Alright guys, what is going on? Oink here, and through popular demand I'm going to bring you guys my GT5 garage, and I thought I'd just show you some stats at the same time. So I'm just going to go through sort of some highlights, you know, what cars I like to drive and some of the more rarer cars that I have, that sort of thing. So to start off with, this is my profile page for anyone who's not friends with me. I am 40 in both A spec and B spec. Game progress 99%. The only events that I haven't done in the entire game at gold is the 2 A spec 24-hour events, which I do actually plan on doing at some point soon, and I've actually got something a little fun for you guys to see with that, but that'll come soon. So trophies earned 100%. I recently, in fact, as of this recording, it was yesterday or 2 days ago, got the platinum trophy. The final one I had to get was to get the career up to maximum on one of the drivers, which is a real pain in the ass. I just got that one on this guy here. So yeah, most of my B-spec drivers are level 40 or pretty good anyway. Total distance driven 57,500 miles. Cars owned 1,036. Now I obviously have the trophy for that as well, and those aren't duplicate cars, or I know a lot of people do racing karts to get it up to that 1,000. That is actually nearly 1,036 unique cars. I think I've got about maybe 15 duplicates or something in total. The rest of them are completely unique. I like to collect cars. Current credits, well, that's kind of redundant. So yeah, that's my stats. If I go into my garage here, I've got almost every single premium car in the game. I think I'm missing a couple of versions of different cars. You know, you get like Le Mans cars and then there's like a different team version of it or something, so I haven't got all of those, and I don't have all of the NASCARs, but I've got quite a few. Anyway, I'll just go through some of them. So if I start with performance points, obviously at the top there's going to be the Red Bull cars. So there's the 2 carbon fiber ones, the 2010 obviously for getting all 3 golds. The carbon 2011 was actually just given to people who came online at a particular date or something, I can't quite remember. I've got 3 of the S Vettels, so those are some of my duplicates. You win those by doing stuff, it is pretty easy. And there's the coloured one. I've got both of the Ferrari Formula 1 cars. Stealth models, I actually have all 5. The only one I don't have is the NASCAR, and that's because it wasn't available in Europe. So I actually have the collector's edition or whatever, the highest edition. So I have all of the stealth cars except from that. Obviously a couple of other Le Mans cars. I thought I'd show you guys the yeah, so you can see here some of the versions of cars. Like, I don't have all of the different versions, but there's a couple anyway. There's another stealth model, the R10 TDI, GT by Citroen, some NASCARs, Zonda R, various R8s. This is another stealth model, the GT500, and an S-less AMG stealth model, and there's the Mclaren F1 stealth model. This one's actually quite nice. I am a big fan of this car because it's slightly sort of done up from the original McLaren F1 that you can get in this game. The Ford GT Le Mans Spec 2 test car, that's actually quite a rare one. A lot of people don't have that car. Can't remember how you get it, but it is a tricky one. There's various NASCARs there, and some touring cars. Kind of list goes on. The Aventador, I do have all of the DLC cars, so anything from downloadable content, I've got it. So that's that one. If I show you some older cars here, let's switch this around. Let's see, is this in reverse order? No, okay. Ascending. Okay. So if we get past the customs and stuff, which don't have a date on this game, I don't know why that is. Okay, so first off, chrome line cars. So this is something I think was unique to the collector's edition, or at least some of the special editions. You got various Chrome Line, which is a tuning company, and you get like a nice silver chrome and a particular color paint job. So you can see that line down the middle is a nice silver chrome. Anyway, that came with various cars. So you can see there's a 300 SL Coupe, Murcielago Chrome Line, Shelby Cobra Chrome Line, and M3. I mean, they're really nice. There's an R8, Audi R8 in there as well. Those were the stealth models for anyone who doesn't know. There's a GTR, SLS, McLaren F1, 787B, and an NSX GT500, and an R10. I've got both of the old World War II cars there, obviously. Let's find the rarer ones. That's the one I was looking for. So I've got the XJ13. That's an easy one to get. Most people have that car. Ferrari 330 P4. This is a tricky one to get. You can't actually win this from any events. You can either win it from a random ticket, or you can buy it for a lot of credits. I think I got this particular one actually from a random ticket, you know, where it just says like level 20 ticket or something that you get from, for example, seasonal events give you those and some A-spec things. So I actually got that one from a random leveled ticket, which was really lucky. However, the Miura and the Mark IV, the Ford Mark IV, which are the two other sort of super rare premium old cars from 1967, I actually had to buy both of these for a lot of credits. But you can get lucky. The XJ13 is an easy one to get, but the other three are actually really hard to get, or you just pay a lot of credits for them. This is the Corvette Convertible. You know, I'm a big fan of this one. Used that in a previous video. Some Ferrari 512 there. Is it XJ-R9? That's actually a DLC car. If anyone's looking for a good sort of 80s car, that 4200R is unbelievable for its age. I mean, if you race that against other 1980s cars, it absolutely destroys them. Let's see, Ferrari F40, there's some nice ones. Some Mclaren F1's actually a duplicate there. Here's a cool one. A lot of people, I'm sure, have missed out on some racing mod cars. So there are a set car, I think there's like 15 of them maybe in total, maybe 10 or 15 cars that you can racing mod, and this is like GT5 zone tuning sort of place. Let's see if I can't find another one here. So yeah, there's a Nissan Silvia, it doesn't look the best. There's some cool, actually, I'll tell you what, I'll go into Chevrolet, because Chevrolet has got quite a few that you can racing mod. They look really cool. This is the Camaro Z28 racing mod. You usually get either a custom paint job, it's white with something, or you get some, you know, like stickers and some, you know, some nice stuff like that. And they basically tune it for you, give it just various other things. Let's see what there's a Camaro there. That's another nice one. This one's quite cool. You get like a gold chrome fire paint job across the side, which is kind of fancy. You can see that gold chrome fire across the sides there, and gold wheels. It's quite cool. If anyone hasn't racing modded any cars, I highly recommend doing it. It's quite good fun. It's quite expensive, but it produces some pretty wicked cars. Again, this one with the silver chrome bonnet. That's the Corvette ZR1 racing mod. This is one of the most powerful cars in the game, actually. Well, as a road car, anyway. So there's a selection of cars you can see. Oh, this is a good favourite of mine. This Corvette, another duplicate. I actually silver chromed this one, I believe it is, and it looks flipping amazing. You can't actually see the silver chrome too much in this, but it looks incredible in silver chrome, let me tell you that. Really nice car. You can buy that one for even less than $1 million. It's really cheap, and it's an amazing looking car. I believe I have, well, like I said, I've got almost all of the premium, so I've got like all of the Ferraris, yeah, just a whole load of stuff. There's 430 Scuderia, that's a nice one. The F99, 499, 599, what am I talking about? So yeah, there's premiums. Standard cars are a little less interesting, but I've got, how many of those? 700 and something. Like I said, I think I'm missing about, in total, 50 or 60 cars from the entire game, and they're just fairly. I think the only rare car that I'm missing in the entire game is the other, what's it called, Chaparral car. So I've got the 2D, which is relatively rare. The 2J is the fan car, if anyone knows it. It's kind of like a Lego block, but it has a fan on the back, and it is unbelievably good. And I really want it. I've been looking for this car for ages, and it just never comes up in my garage. So I've got the 2D, but I really want the 2G. I think that's probably the only rare car in the game that I don't have at the moment. I flipping want that car so badly, but I'm hoping it's going to come up in the online car garage, because it just doesn't, it just hates me. So yeah, I mean, I've got so much, I don't even know where to start. Like I said, there's 700 cars in here, so I mean, Bentley Speed 8, that's quite a rare nice one. There's some Aston Martins in here, like a V8 Vantage. That's a lovely car, that old 1999 one. Some Vanquish there. Let's see, Bugatti, obviously. I've got the Veyron. Let's see, what else is there that's nice. There's a few nice Dodges that you can get. Some Chargers, some of those Viper GTRS ones, or whatever they're called. A whole load of stuff. There's some Fords. Oh, actually, there's a few rare Ford GTs. There's the GT Le Mans race car there. The GT40, that's a really rare car, actually. That's a really nice car as well. Some nice Mustangs. There's the Ford GT, and there's a Ford GT no stripe. These are actually surprisingly rare as well. I don't know why they're rare, but they are, and they're pretty good as well. Some STs, some Ford Focus STs. They're quite nice as well. Let's see, HKS. There's some sort of Japanese tuning cars. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, I really do have a lot of stuff, but I thought I'd just give you a kind of brief overview of, yeah, the sort of cars that I have. XJ220 Le Mans race car. Let's see, Lister Storm. That's a fantastic car. I do have the Land Rover. That's also quite a rare one. The Land Rover Stormer. Let's see, Lamborghini. Got the Countach and the Nomad Diablo. Those are relatively rare as well. Very good car. Let's see, Mercedes-Benz. We've got the standard 300 SL. Sauber Mercedes. They're very good. The 190E, really nice car as well. CL car Le Mans. CLK touring car. Again, various things in there. Let's see, minis, a couple of tuning cars. Let's see, Pagani. I don't actually rate Pagani cars. I don't really like them, but they're still really good. Zonda Le Mans car, very good car that is. The RUFs, they're great fun to drive. Basically Porsche tuners, really nice cars these are. I do like driving those. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, there is so much to go through, and I don't want to be here for like an hour. But I thought, like I said, some people were asking about this, and I thought I'd show you guys what I've got. So, I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. Sort of give you an overview of the kind of cars that I have, the kind of cars that I drive. As you can see here, I've got quite a lot of level 40s on my list. They're all above me. God damn it, I wanted to be at the top. Chill out HD. I think he actually... Oh, look at that, 100% game progress. I think he's actually done the 2 24-hour races. Don't hold me to that, but I think he has. So grats to him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.